Welcome to episode 4 of our playthrough of Downfall, Conquest of the Third Reich. Alright, in our last episode we had quite a time as the East Front Germans tried to rescue the 4th Romanian over here that's trapped and make another attack to crush a small Soviet there, and they rolled a natural snake eyes on one roll and a modified snake eyes on the other, so it was a complete hash. Well, that's the OKH. Let's see how the OKW does. And we're probably going to be concerned primarily with Africa. We have the Africa Corps here, and we have the 5th Panzer here. Neither one of them are armored. I do have a mechanized order in my planning box. That might be possible. First, we should see what order comes up. Right now, they only have material shortages here, which is not something we want to bother with at the time. Let's see if something else comes up when we do a little random draw up here. And the answer is nothing. Nothing for them. Okay, well, we're not going to do material shortages because that does not do a whole lot of good. We will, however, use this mechanized order. So we're going to take our mechanized order from here, place it here. That cost us 12, cost the OKW 12 initiative. From 22 to 34. And because the Africa Corps is staring at a full strength 8th British, I think we're going to go ahead and try to give him an armor step. How does that work? By tracing supply. Any of these German flags here are all points of supply, and you just need to trace. And of course, you can go through your allies, and we'll go through Italy, and you get to a port. And at some point, we have to get off the port and get into, say, Tripoli, and then go here. But of course, one thing stands in our way, and that is 6 points of Allied Navy against our 4. That might be trouble. So now, we're going to go ahead and do it. Let's see what happens. So, desperate to get reinforcements to the Africa Corps, they go through the Mediterranean Central. Unfortunately, they have 6 versus their 4. It's going to cost an extra 2 initiative to the OKW. So they go from 34 to 36. But these guys also get to an opportunity to sea attack, which they are going to take. Naval battles are pretty easy to resolve here. Very simple. In fact, I'm reading in the designer notes that there was a question whether they're even going to have Navy in this thing. But they allude to the possibility of having an expansion that is a year earlier than when this game starts, and then the Navy would become much more important, and so it was left in. But anyway, for a sea attack, it's just a matter of, it's the same modifier. We have 2 more than them, so that's a +2 roll to the die. This intrinsic air, the weather is still snow, and I think the weather is snow for all this. It's not here in Libya and Egypt, but I think it does count as snow in this Mediterranean, I guess, stormy, whatever you want to call it. 2 dice, +2. Ooh, hot. And, whoops, can't even see that, can you? But it was a 3. And a 1, +2. That's a 4. That would make 6. 6 causes a defender hit. And all that means is one of these guys is hits. There's no points. It's just you pick one, and it's interdicted. That means now he has 3 to his 6. So you gotta. They will come back, but that is trouble. But anyway, the Africa Corps is successfully reinforced with armor steps. So it goes from this 2 motorized to 2 armored, and if he decides to attack, he's going to have a little bit more trouble with it. That ends their move, and now we are back to the Soviets. And the Soviets we have to do a little weather adjusting. First of all, the current weather here, which also dictates when the turn changes. Bring it up to the whoever's back here, the furthest. Put it on, and then you roll 2 dice. 6. All right. That's going to move the weather to spot 30. Zoink. Wow, the moment the Germans have dreaded. The Soviets have an opportunity to really punish. We're going to take out this 4th Romanian that has been left here. And we're even going to come over here and see if we can't really smack this 8th Italian. All right, how are we going to do this? We're going to grab the Stavka wild card order. And we're going to purchase this deploy 3 to attack order with that, which will cost us 12 initiative. 12 plus 24 is 36. He'll end up on top of this initiative marker here, or the OK West, and he does pass his trigger, so there will be some event changing. There's really only one move I want to make. We activate this armor for movement, and we're going to move right here. Whoops! How many was that? It was 2. That's why some people don't like these rotating pips. They can be a little frustrating there if you're not careful. That's all the moves I want to do. I got some armor up here. I don't really see much advantage to moving them at this point. A little too rough. Hang on. Alright, well, let's get the punishment over with. The primary attacker will be right here. Inherent strength of 2. Flanked by supporting attacker, flankers 1, 2, 3, for a total of 5. Armor in the snow 1, 2, so we're up to 7. We have more elite badges, so we're up to 8. I think that is it. Unfortunately, the Romanians are not in any kind of good terrain or anything like that. They're a paltry 1. So they're going to be rolling on the 7 table. And the die roll modifiers are 1 for the event card bonus. There's no fortress. The weather is snow, so that's just going to drop back to -1. Air superiority, +1 in the snow. 0. We're rolling 0. No die roll modifier on the 7 column. 7 column. Fire away. 7 on the 7. 7 on the 7. Oh, this is interesting. 4 hits. So yes, this Romanian is going to be dead. But look at that little S there. The S means there is a hit on the Soviet attacker. Yes, the Soviets take a beating on a lot of assaults, but okay, well, let's deal with him first. I'm gonna go ahead and flip him off armor. I want my elite to keep his armor. But the Romanians, 4th Romanian is gone forever. And now, advance after combat. He's gonna move in. I can move up to 2 of any of the guys that participated. As long as I move within stacking, and so that's 2 plus 2 is 4, so the limit is 6. So we're good. Alright, now for the big battle, right here. Oh, this is going to be murder. I can tell you right now. All these attacking the 8th Italian. Okay, start with he'll be the primary attacker with an inherent strength of 2. We're going to have per flanking attacker 1, 2, 3, 4, a total of 6. Armor in the snow, 1, 2, and armor's underneath there, by the way, and 3, so that's going to jump it up to 9. They have more elite badges, that's 10. I think that's it. The Italians are the paltry 2, and this river does not provide any kind of bonus because we have one that are across the river already, and so that negates any river bonus. And so Rolling on the 8 column, and the Dyro modifiers are the same as the last battle. It's going to be 0. A straight up roll on the 8 column. Oh, it's going to be brutal. All the way back here. There they come. And they roll. Man, they're rolling good, and the Germans are rolling terrible. Okay, absolute destruction here. Yeah. 8th Italian blasted into oblivion. And you can pick up Eugenio Corti's, Corti? I forgot. Few returned, and you can read about the 8th Italian's harrowing journey in full retreat. And let's see, advance after combat. I think we'll just pop him across the Don like so. And do I want another? Yeah. Oops. What did I just do? Okay, I think it was like that. No, I think I'll stick like that. Okay. But there it is. That's going to be the end of the Soviet activation. As I said, the event will change. Okay, so this event becomes discarded. This is going to take away the OKH's 1 air support unit. Got it up here. Where is it? Right up here. That goes away. And now the supply comes in. The only issue with supply, let me take a look, which is down here from this, what we talked before, supplying these guys. Well, the guys with little cans, they don't have supply drones, but the Panzer up here and the Africa Corps do have to trace supply through the ocean, and that's going to cost them 3 initiative to the OKW. Yeah. Oh, and 1, 2, 3. Oops. That's the only supply issue. And now we just flip this over. And aha, Arsenal of Democracy coming up. This means, first of all, let's go ahead and put an air unit. We're going to go ahead and, let's see, where will we put? And we'll go ahead and put them here. And you have to trace supply when you put them in Africa, but the good news is we outnumber them even in the North Atlantic anywhere. So we're not going to take any initiative loss for that. And this allows us to draw 2 cards for the Westerns. First one, strategic movement. And I like Force AQ. There's a free attack order, kind of like Operation Uranus. Yeah, very much so. And that will be it. Join us next time when it will be Westerners. Maybe we'll go after this Africa Corps. Or we'll try to improve on the Siege of Malta. We'll see then. In the meantime, thanks for watching.